What is up, guys? Very happy to be back with another video today. Guys, I had a couple of people reach out to me in the past, and then just recently I had somebody else mention that they've been having some problems with the tonal arms, okay? Now, what those problems have been the tonal arms seem like they're not greased all that well. It seems like there's not enough lubrication in order to have those arms move freely up and down the track, right? Now, while that may or may not be true on that person's end, I wanted to do a quick video just to talk to you guys about a couple of people who I've helped by giving this particular advice, all right? Now, I haven't found that there's any problem with the lubrication of the track or any problems with the track in general. What I have found is that there is a weight imbalance, and that's natural considering these arms on tonal move, right? So check this out. Here we have the arm on tonal, okay? Now, I'm lifting the arm here. Let me just move it in, all right? I'm lifting the arm here on tonal. Right now, as you can see, I have both arms on tonal, okay? I have one arm here, and then I have one arm here. That's for a reason. If you were to simply drop the arm like this, you see this? I'm literally loosening the lock on tonal so that the arm can drop down, but it doesn't want to drop down. It's it's sticking. You see how it's sticking? It should just fall straight down. But now if I go like this and support the arm, you see how much more freely it moves? It moves more freely because the arm has a weight imbalance. So you have to support the weight of tonal arm here. Okay, so when you, every time, I recommend every time you unlock this machine, you unlock it while holding the arm here and now letting it gently guide it down. You know what I mean? Give tonal a little bit of help. Now, should it be like that? Should it not be like that? I don't know. That's just what it is. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's kind of like mechanics. This thing moves, and the weight of the arm on the outside is going to impact how it moves. Now, something that I also like to do is, guys, when I move this arm, I don't particularly like to move the arm when it's in this position, when the arm is straight. If you try to move it when it's in this position, you'll be able to get it. See, it does move. You go ahead, but you see how it sticks? It's sticking right now. The reason it's sticking is because the weight is pulling out and it's causing this whole mechanism to shift. So it's unlocked right now. This arm is unlocked right now. It should be theoretically falling, but it's not until I support it. You see? Now it moves. So support the arm, and something I recommend is don't move the arms. Something I recommend is don't move the arms, the whole setup, if the arm is straight out. Can you? Absolutely. If you do, I recommend you come over here and support it, right? But keep in mind, you're putting undue stress on the arm if you move it in this position. So what I like to do sometimes is I'll lower it to a comfortable position for the machine. Keep it on this downward slant. And now, when it's on this downward slant, it moves pretty good, even without supporting it. But do I recommend you support the arm? Absolutely, I do. So it may seem like it's not greased enough. It may seem like it's sticking. It may seem like it's like, you know, maybe the track is bent a little bit. Guys, I haven't found that be the case with me. Maybe you guys and some of the awesome users of this machine have, but I've just found that you have to just be a little bit sensitive to the fact that tonal needs some support sometimes, all right? So, fantastic, amazing technology, guys. Every time I'm spoiled by this machine. I'm spoiled. I was talking to one of the awesome viewers just the other day of this channel, and I don't know if you're going to see the interview that I actually have done with her. I've done an interview with this beautiful person who subscribes to this channel, and it was a privilege to do. But in talking to her, she reminded me of where I came from. She reminded me of back in the day when I used to use free weights and how much of a hassle free weights actually are. Like if you want to do drop sets, if you want to do anything, when it comes to free weights, you have to quite literally like do something that in my mind, or in anyone who owns a tonal's mind, is now Stone Age, right? You used to have to actually take the plates off the bar, put the plates back on, Once your arm gets tired and you need to do a drop set, you have to take the plates off, put less weight on there now. Guys, that's like history. It's like ancient history with this type of technology. It's absolutely phenomenal. And you're getting the same quality, if not better, when it comes to machines like this. All right, so I'm so spoiled. I'm so spoiled that I forget that I'm spoiled. And sometimes I'll be on the screen and I'll be like scrolling through and I'll be like, oh, why is spotter mode on? Why is it not turning off when I try to turn it off? Because sometimes the machine will glitch up a little bit because it's technology. You know, it is what it is. And I'm getting annoyed with it. And I'm like, oh, come on, why isn't this working? And then I realized, Joe, you do realize that this barely ever happens, right? Sometimes there's a couple of glitches, but almost never. The glitches work themselves out super quick, and you have quite literally an entire weight stack on your wall. Not taking up a whole room of a house, not taking up a garage, not worrying about having to change free weights, not worrying about any of the old stuff that people had to worry about before technology like this existed. So guys, it's obviously a personal choice. Do I love free weights? Absolutely. I started with free weights. I will always love free weights. At the end of the day, you don't have to worry about electricity when it comes to free weights. You don't have to worry about a lot of stuff. But, it's 2021. If you can put an entire bodybuilding piece of equipment on your wall with zero footprint, I got to be honest, I'm going towards that before free weights any day of the week. Anyway, guys, I hope this helped. I hope this works out with the arm. Let me know if this helped you guys. If you have any other questions, any concerns, you guys know where to reach me. Be safe, and I'll catch you all at the next video.